Team USA destroyed Jordan. It was what, like a 70-point victory or something yesterday. Everybody shined. Everybody got some run. They only played the stars, AJ DeBonsa and Michael Brown, like 11 minutes overall yesterday. So it was a good game, good feel-good game for all parts of Team USA's U19 World Cup team. But if there was a star performance that is worth talking about, I think it belongs to Tyran Stokes, who honestly had a stat line that has never been done before in international events at the U19 level for Team USA. He posted the first triple double in Team USA U19 history, 19 points on 11 shot attempts, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 7 steals. He was 3 steals away from a quadruple double in really the first game in this tournament that he's gotten serious run. We were happy that Tyran Stokes made this team because we think he's sensational. But the reality is, Tommy Lloyd and the assistant coaches on this team have not had Tyran Stokes as an every game rotation priority here. Against Jordan, everybody got to play. And it seems Tyran Stokes, of all people, made his presence felt the most. Have you talked about Tyran Stokes on this channel before or not?
I have, yeah. I think he's number one for a reason. You see the on-court ability that's so special. It's just all the extracurriculars that come with whoever it is in his camp that's leading to like the drama with Kentucky or whatever it is that I think is maybe putting a knock on his reputation. But I think when you watch him play, it's very, very evident why he is seen as the surefire NBA dude from this class. Like the athleticism is unmatched. There wasn't a soul on Jordan who could keep him out of the lane. I think his passing has always been really impressive. Like, do you I don't think he's a point guard. I know he's ran point guards in spurts throughout his like prep career, but I do think he is a very, very capable playmaker from the wing or the whether he's playing the 3 or the 4, like whichever position you want to slot him in there. And yeah, you like the precision on some of the lobs he was throwing, the timing of it all. Really, really gifted player.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think honestly, I'd like to see him get more run in this tournament, and I understand you can't just play everybody, but he's been the one name that's been on the outside looking into the rotation that has me a little like, huh, think he should play more. And I don't know. Sometimes with this Team USA stuff, you bring guys along slow. It's probably going to be Tyron Stokes' team next time around at this event. But the fact that he made the final edition of this year's U19 team leaves me wanting more from him because I don't know that anybody else on this team, other than maybe AJ DeBonsa, is capable of putting up a quadruple double line in this type of event. Like it just speaks to how versatile he is. He has the passing, he has the athleticism. Most of these points were just like run out dunks.
Yeah.
He postered some poor lad from Jordan worse than we've seen in this entire event. So I don't know. Just a reminder here. Tyron Stokes is a dude, even if he's not being prioritized as such in this event. This video is brought to you by NBA2K Lab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
Please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's. That's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. We've heard a lot about Kentucky and Louisville head to head for Tyron. We've also heard Kansas wants him and maybe even wanted him to reclassify. Kansas just pulled a reclassification trick with Cole Rosario last week. So I don't know. I haven't heard much on the Tyron Stokes recruitment. It's been quiet for a while, but after seeing his triple double performance yesterday, do you have any sort of feel on where you want Tyron Stokes to go and do with his future?
I still think Louisville would be the best on-court fit with when you look at the way Pat Kelsey likes to get up and down. That's his whole MO. And he's a tailor-made fit for that up-tempo style where I mean, even if he's I think the jumper is probably the biggest question mark at this point. That's probably the one part of his game that doesn't feel like it's complete. Complete in the sense that like it's going to translate immediately. I think his athleticism could be really good on the offensive glass, and Kelsey teams have historically dominated on the offensive and defensive glass too. I like him as a honestly as a centerpiece there, where he'd be the one who can grab a board and initiate the break, find shooters. I think his skill set would play perfectly into that. And I just really like the way that Louisville has surrounded this year's team with insane guard talent. I think that's something that's replicable, and that's the type of like I mean, you're seeing it in this tournament with how good Michael Brown is. But those types of players who are dynamic on the ball, there's going to be good movement shooters around him. I trust Kelsey to construct a roster like that to optimize it. In terms of if he was going to play this year, I would like to see him at Kansas just because I still think there's like not a clear running mate for Darren Peterson. But as we get deeper and deeper into the summer, I think if he would have if he was going to reclass, he probably would have announced it by now. Usually like the end of June is the latest you see guys announce that.
Yeah, I agree. It would be one more like very last second surprise from Bill Self, which I will say I've been confused on what Self is doing this offseason. It's felt un-Kansas like, unself
Mhm.
like. But the Cole Rosario commitment late was a reminder to me. Bill Self's always working. He's
Yeah.
always trying to find
Yeah.
something, and it still feels like that roster could use one more big piece. So I don't know. I wouldn't be stunned if it happens. Meanwhile, Kentucky and Louisville are like, we're good. We
Mhm.
want you next year, not this year. So I don't know. We'll see what Tyran ends up doing. I'm with you though. I think Louisville makes the most sense. Also, like respectfully to Jasper Johnson and the other Kentucky targets that are on this Team USA team. If I'm Tyran Stokes and I'm watching what Michael Brown is doing right now, I'm probably you're not going to play with him because Michael's going to the NBA, but I'm probably thinking about following in his footsteps a little bit. So
Yeah. Yeah.
well, Pat Kelsey continuing to make some noise, and Tyron Stokes made a lot of noise in this win over Jordan.